So here I just want to set up the white LED. Now this said it took 12 volts to drive, but again we have our battery set up to our breadboard. You can see here if I just plug in the power. The power and the ground. Then that lights up well. Okay, and so turning that on would be equivalent to those two 3-volt batteries in series, which would give me 6 volts. There's 9 volts there. 9 volts is too much for these LEDs. That would burn those out, but probably with the 6. You can see that the 3 work. Now I'm going to take the time to actually set up this RGB light with the final finish here, and I'm going to use this connector. Now you have to get these on the right orientation, otherwise the ground doesn't go in there. And this has a little arrow here that says how it fits in. So I'll hook that up, and then from there I should be able to just hook that up to a power supply. Let me do that. I'll go over here and plug it in. Okay, so now once I have that on a power supply, this little controller works with this device here and allows me to take it through the different colors once I can turn it on and off. But I have to have that visibly there. So you can see I can go into red, blue, and green. Right now, again, I'm addressing all the colors as a strip. I can actually do different colors with it. That's very convenient for a homeowner. And I can actually go to some pre-programmed behaviors here. Have it jump through color setups. So let me turn that on. I get my white, and let's see if we can just jump through some color settings. So there you go. But notice they're all simultaneously the same color as I flip through. I can't address individual colors like I could on the NeoPixel. They're all turning into one color at once. And that might be fine for your application. But this whole setup here is actually very cheap. It's probably under $10, and a tray, as long as a meter of these, and they can all be hooked together in a chain, work well. And at 12 volts, driven by a power supply, you could light an entire room. So now let me just set these up in the way I wanted to have the why we have a test rig here. So the test rig is to hold lighting individual elements underneath to actually light pieces of acrylic. And so there you can see that acrylic being lit. And I'll turn off the light so you get a larger or better effect. And so there you have different lighting options available just through standard LED solutions. So in the future I'll show you some computed solutions where we have a CPU running in the background and running a program, and you can see if you hook that up to a wireless device, then you'd have something that worked as an alarm or a smart sign or something like that. Thanks for your attention.